So map 6 is called Sinkhole Showdown, and just, you know, the name of the level kind of gets you a little bit prepared for what might happen, but the gameplay here is really cool. The way the level opens up over time is really cool. And as you can see, once you get the shotgun, we go down a level. And one thing I'm a huge fan of when it comes to Doom level design is like reusing space in different kinds of fights. And this level really exemplifies that, and one of the best examples I could possibly give of that kind of style of gameplay, or style of level design when it comes to reusing space. But not necessarily like in a lazy way. Like, you know, you can do it in a lazy way. You have one room and then monsters teleport in over time and nothing changes or anything. But the thing about this level that's so good is that the level changes over time and certain areas open up. Like as you see, once you get the super shotgun, now we have a bunch more areas open. You got these weird temple hallways. And the level starts to just kind of open up, and there's like, you know, more sections of playable area kind of start appearing over the course of the level. And again, you know, we're reusing the core gameplay space of the very beginning, and it's slowly expanding, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But you're also, again, like navigating through very similar areas, you know, that you were in before. So, and it's also, it kind of preys upon your memory in a little bit, right? Because you never know, oh, there's going to be a thing that opens up there, or a door that opens, or just like enemies spawning in, right? So it's like you think you have like a map in your brain of how the level is going, and all of a sudden it shifts, you know, like, whoa, that's open now, and it's like it constantly interrogates your understanding of the terrain, which is something that I appreciate. Here's a secret, by the way. One of my favorite secrets, and from a gameplay level design standpoint, because you get that secret and you're like, oh, okay. But then these guys are here, like, whoa, right? So if you don't know those guys are there and you just continue going about your merry business, they're gonna pop out and start like just spewing lost souls. So it's a really good trap, but like not a direct trap. Like it's a secret trap, like it's a hidden trap, you know? Like you get a secret, ooh, goody. And then unbeknownst to you, some fucked up shit's going down over there. So I like this dark cave over here with, again, you got this like weird brick staircase kind of stuff. That's kind of like, it's like, you know, like there's no logical coherence to like this building structure. But it still looks really cool, and I love it. I also really like these pillars here that don't even have like any symbols on them. They're just kind of like those weird monoliths. That's one thing I love about Ancient Aliens. Of course, it's called Ancient Aliens, right? So obviously it's got a lot of like old civilization and ancient culture influence to it, you know, which of course is a major part of the Ancient Aliens. You know, you could call it a religion. I would say it's a religion. I would say it classifies as a religion, but, you know, it's just like that kind of yearning for information of the past that's ultimately unattainable. Like, you know, we don't know how these things got here. We can kind of guess how they got here, but ultimately it's kind of like an unfalsifiable hypothesis kind of stuff. Which to me is just really fun. It's just like, you know, you just don't take it too seriously and just enjoy the subject matter, and it's pretty fun. And that's why I love this WOD, because it just takes that kind of atmosphere and vibe and just like dials it up to 11 and puts it in a video game, which is just great. So once you get the red key, you can open that switch there. And then again, we're sinking back down, and the level opens up. We got these new caves that are appearing, and you really want to take care of these archviles because they can cause some problems for you if you don't. And again, I just love how the gameplay is so wrapped upon this one area that you're constantly going through. New areas open up, and then also you're leaving behind a couple of the areas from the midsection. I'm not sure if there's any way to get back up onto these cliffs up here after the stuff lowers. I don't think there is. I'm pretty sure it's a point of no return. I could be wrong, unless there's some thing hidden somewhere. I'm not sure. But if you didn't get the rocket launcher or something, I think you're fucked. I'm pretty sure. Unless like you go all the way up to the end and then like do like a finagle to get over there, like a little strafe jump. That might be possible. I've never really tried, to be honest with you. So I'm a fake fan apparently. And now that we're done sinking, we got to go all the way back up. And again, that's the end of this section of the level. But I just really love how the same terrain changes and morphs over time. And again, it's just a really great level design principle. And it's very easy to do it very lazily. But when it's done tactfully and with intelligence and you know, like with a lot, you know, it's a really cool concept that like it's really easy to do it poorly, but when it's done well, it just feels really cool. And that's something, once again, that Skillsaw is a master at. And then also, like, similarly to the main theme of just like, you know, floors lowering and stuff, you go back into this like little weird temple hole. So it's like, it's a little bit, you know, related, you know, you're going down, not to be confused with going down. And it's just, I like it. It's just a nice, simple level. Once again, it's not as difficult by any means compared to the 5th level. Like the 5th level is like a big difficulty spike, and then you're just kind of cruising for the next few here. And you know, this one's not easy by any means, but it's not super difficult either. Let me see if I can do the strafe jump. I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, it looks... Yeah, let me try it again. If I were to use slow-mo here, check this out. You might be able to get there with a rocket jump. I don't know, but I just like that. It's controversial in Doom level design. People, a lot of people don't like points of no return. I personally like it because, oh, never mind. You can go in here. Oh wow, that's great. But I like points of no return, unrelated to this level, obviously. I just think it's a fun thing because it adds replayability. You know, you might fuck yourself and then you start over with the knowledge that you had before, and it changes how you experience the level. But again, you know, I'm mostly a speedrunner, so like the idea of revisiting this section, I don't do it. So, but yeah, there is a little hole there, so I look a little silly. But once again, just look at the cave environments here. It's just like this big rocky arches. And then you got these weird like tablets that are empty. There's, you know, there's no designs on them, and there very well could have been, or some of them could be, and then they all had different designs. But it's like, again, it evokes that mystery of like, what are these for? What do they represent? You know, there's no design, there's no symbols, there's no text, language, anything. There's just random monoliths, you know? And it's like, again, that mysterious, like, what the hell's going on kind of vibe is what I love about this WAD. And again, you have this nice little exit hut, which is great. Just a nice little box, and that's it.